Imagine you're standing in a room where everything seems completely normal. The bed, the curtains, the light, all perfectly fine. But then, there's one thing that doesn't feel normal at all. The wall is breathing. Arisha heard it for the first time at 1 a.m. A dark room, complete silence, and then, as if someone behind the wall was quietly breathing. Whenever she stepped out of the room, the sound stopped. Whenever she came back inside, the sound returned. At first, she thought it might be a ventilation problem, but soon she realized the breathing was syncing with her breathing. Arisha's heartbeat quickened. Her palms turned cold with sweat. And then, for the first time, she heard a faint tap-tap from inside the wall. And at that exact moment, her phone's flash blinked for a second, as if someone on the other side was looking directly at her phone. Arisha gathered her courage. She turned off the lights, switched on the flash, and slowly slid her camera into the narrow gap between the bed and the wall. At first, there was nothing. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Then something in the darkness began to move. A pop-up appeared on the screen. Face detected -1. Arisha froze. There was no face on the screen. Only long, dry, bone-like fingers, slowly emerging from inside the wall, reaching toward the camera. And then a voice right next to her ear. "I can come out." "If you touch the wall." The screen went black. Arisha's scream got stuck in her throat. That night, when her eyes suddenly opened, the clock showed 3:12 a.m. The room was cold, cold like ice. The wall was throbbing from the inside, almost like a heartbeat. Arisha slowly reached out her hand. Her fingers were just about to touch the wall, when a sudden wave of icy air brushed against her skin, coming from inside the wall. Then a voice whispered, "Don't do that, or I will come out." The door slammed shut on its own. The entire room drowned in silence, except for one sound coming from right behind the wall. The next evening, Arisha decided she needed proof. She carefully placed her phone inside the gap between the bed and the wall, hit record, then hid under her blanket, barely breathing. For 10 minutes, nothing happened. Then suddenly, her phone vibrated. Motion detected 1 face, detected -2. Arisha's heart dropped. She opened the video. From inside the wall, 5 long fingers were slowly crawling outward. The bony fingers were trying to touch the camera. And behind those fingers, something else was moving. Then the screen zoomed in on a face. A crushed, twisted face, pressed against the darkness. One eye was hanging down. The cheekbone looked shattered, but the face stared straight into the camera and smiled. The next day, Arisha went straight to the building office. The maintenance worker pulled out an old file and said quietly, "There used to be a man in bedroom number 2. 3 years ago, he got trapped between the bed and the wall and died. They never found the body, only blood." Arisha's heart sank. The worker continued, "We sealed the wall, but sometimes he still breathes. If he ever says your name, run. He never lets go of the people who hear him." Arisha was packing her things. Her heart was racing. She was just about to leave when the clock struck 3:12 a.m. again. The lights slowly dimmed. The door of bedroom number 2 creaked open on its own. From under the wall, those same long, bony fingers crawled out, then half a face, then the rest of the body, a shape that was nothing like a human. It slowly stepped into the room. Its voice was spine-shattering. "I am out. Now." Arisha screamed and ran. She threw herself into the elevator. The doors slammed shut. The lights flickered. The entire lift turned ice cold. Arisha felt a faint breath on her back. Then the same voice whispered right beside her ear, "Elevator walls are thin too." The lights went out. Screen black. 3:12 a.m. And after that, no one ever heard from her again. Only that same sound kept coming from behind the wall. Subscribe.